So welcome back to the second video, and today we'll be setting up our virtual server instance on Oracle Cloud. Okay, so why do we use Oracle Cloud? So Oracle Cloud provides many services for free, and for example, this all of these services. And the most important service that we need for this series is the virtual machine on the Oracle Cloud. Okay, so if we register for a free tier account on Oracle Cloud, we'll be provided with several VM that we can use, two AMD-based compute VMs, and with 1/8 more CPU, with 1 GB of RAM each, which is the memory. And we can also host 4 ARM-based MPO A1 cores, and with a total of 24 gigs usable memory on 1 or up to 4 VMs. So it means that from the 4 VM, we can divide the 24 gig of RAM between them. And we also have block volumes, object storage, then archive storage, and many more. So if you want to register for an Oracle account, you will need to have a credit card, if I'm not mistaken. But I already have an account from my university, and they give us a free student account on Oracle Cloud. So, but the difference is only on the duration of the free trial. So what's the free trial? So the free trial is if we open a public account using our normal email and not an institute email, the trial account is only valid for 30 days. While if you are using an account that's registered under its institute, you can get a 1 year free trial of Oracle Cloud with 300 free credit. And then on the free trial, we can use the free credit to subscribe to some of the premium services. And I haven't really explored the premium features. So I'll just focus on the free stuff on this series. Okay, so let's start setting up our VM on Oracle Cloud. So to start out, let's create a component for our project first. So go to identity and security, then component. So let's create one. I'll just name this deploy. Okay. Then parents component. I'll just choose the root. Description. Okay, so the tag I'll just leave empty and create. And after that, we can go to the compute and instances. And never mind this is the one that I've tested before I recorded this video. So I'll go to the component that we created just now. And then we can start creating our new instance, virtual machine instance. Now let's give it a name. I'll just name it web dev was okay. Then placement. Placement we can put as default, and then we need to choose the shape or the image of the operating system that we are using, as well as the image is the image of the operating system that we'll be using, and we can choose from many of the images available, and most of them are free except for Windows. So I'll just continue with Ubuntu since I'm familiar with that. So let's select, and not to mention it's free. And then we can choose the shape of our virtual machine. Basically, what's the spec we want to give our virtual machine. So if we leave it as it will help us to choose a free eligible shape, which is the a an E2 micro with one OCPU and 1 GB of memory. The network bandwidth is not that important for our project, so we just leave it as that. So let's select that. Okay. Okay, now, if we want to access the virtual machine on the cloud, we need to either log in using the public and private key generated here, or we can upload the public key that we have generated on our local machine. So I'll just choose that, and I'll create a new key pair for this. So I'm not sure about Mac OS, but in Linux and Windows, we can generate a SSH key pair using the command SSH search keygen. Then we can create a new SSH key pair onto a directory. So I'll just copy this location. If we want to give it passphrase, we can set it. But if you the one is so okay, but you might want to, because with a passphrase, the key will be secure because not everyone can use it. Okay, so now that the key pair has generated, let's upload the key onto the Oracle Cloud VM that we will be creating. Let's browse. As you can see, the file straight up file. As you can see, it's a .pub. So don't how to say, don't mind the default application for this file format as publisher, because this is Windows. So this is a public key file. So let's choose it and upload it. And then this key will be set into the key, not key. This public key will be recognized as a valid key when someone wants to log in into the virtual machine. Then I will just leave it as default. So by default, the size of a virtual machine on Oracle Cloud is 46.6 GB. So I'll just leave it as that, because the web application isn't that 10 gig also. It's only like 100 MB. So now that everything is set, let's create the virtual machine. So this thing will take a while to set up. It's provisioning. I will get back after the virtual machine is up and running. Okay, so now that the virtual machine is up and running, let's log in into the virtual machine through SSH. Okay, so the command is SSH and then copy the IP address. So this, sorry. Ubuntu. So the default user when we first want to log in is Ubuntu. And then let's include the private key. Okay, so press enter. Yes. Passphrase. Okay, so yeah, we are in. Okay, so as you can see, we now can access the virtual machine that we created just now and log into it using the SSH public key that we have unloaded just now. So in the next video, I'll be showing you how we can set up an Apache 2 server as well as setting up PHP on the server and showing the web application that I'll be hosting on this virtual machine. Okay, so thank you for watching my video and stay tuned for the next one.